Now, Paradox, and you've got a Paradox.
Yeah.
Would you like to grab the Paradox out before while we're talking about Paradoxing, or
Do that.
so people actually know what we're talking about? You got two. Yeah, you got one in alb form and one in non-alb form.
Yeah, non-alb form.
I can't remember if it was an accentic or what the bugger it was. Alright, well, while you're doing that, grabbing him, I'll finish my smoke quickly. So, yeah, with Paradoxing, a lot of people think with Paradoxing it only comes in albino. That is, that's not true. You can get Paradoxing in any sort of reptile. Yeah, it doesn't have to be the albino. So as soon as Wayne gets back, he's got his alb in here. So this other one is the non-alb. So we'll show you that. And yeah, we want to have a talk about how many scales does it take to form a Paradox. Now, I had a Paradox years ago. I ended up selling it to Deb Larks, and this thing was absolutely full of black. And you see some out there that are full of the black pigment in the albino films, and then you see others that might just have a couple of little black spots. They might just have the two, they might just have the three, but they're still classed as the Paradox. So I'm not sure where he's gone. He must have buggered off into the hatchie room, which is all the way down the other end of the house. So he'll be back any minute.
Is that one?
Oh, I forgot about that little bugger. Now this is the
pure Darwin.
Little Darwin.
Yeah.
Look at him. Now, can you guys see in there? Can you see the little bits of black?
There's not a lot on that one.
And I'll let you get in there with this one, sir.
Yeah. This one. Light that you had anyway.
Now you can see the black smudging on this.
This is like a...
Hey, he's coming out the bite shot that evening.
That's why I want you know that. Oh, hang on. I don't know if you can see it properly. It's a bit glary.
What about side on?
Yeah,
there it is.
Now, it's just got black patches. That's a Paradox as well.
Yeah, so again, in the alb form or your wild type form.
Yeah.
And they look just as good in either one.
Yeah.
Now, what's the difference between a Paradox and a, what is it, Chimera?
A Chimera.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Basically.
It's exactly the same thing. So it's the fusion of two
embryos in the cell form.
Two embryos in the egg fusing together, making the one snake.
Yeah. So
whether it come out Chimera or whether it come out Paradox.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
It's pretty cool, eh?
Yeah, well, what else has that got going on with it, that Paradox? Is that
that's caramel, possible het, limbo sort of thing.
Alright, so caramel, possible head albino, possible head accentic.
Yeah.
Rightio.
Yeah.
And this one here, pure L Darwin.
Yeah.
Still got the red eyes.
Mm.
Red pink eyes, whatever you want to call it. What about the tongue? Is it a straight pink tongue, or has it got some black pigment on the tongue, or have you ever taken any notice of that?
I think it's got pigment on its tongue.
Oh, that'd be... Again, these lights just...
I haven't even checked the other.
I'm trying to work out how to get this bugger in the light so you can... There's some black... Come here, Steve. There it is, tiny little black smudge in there.
this one's.
Chimera is two fused embryos and Paradox is not. Who was that one?
Is that?
And I missed that one. And I want to find that comment. Silly question. Silly question. How do you get a paradox? You just think of it. Great. I'm trying to find that one because we're all about learning here, folks.
Mm.
You gotta. I can't find that comment now. Whoever discussed COVID-19 and breeding this year. No, I missed it. Okay.
No.
Roll the dice and cross your fingers. It was Darren Whittaker. Can you punch that up again, Darren? I missed that, man. Sorry. I missed the comment.
It was Darren Whittaker.
What did he say? What was it?
Chimera's two fused embryos, a paradox is the separate snow.
Rightio.
It's debatable.
Yeah, these debatable.
3 above. So 1, 2, 3. How do you get a paradox? And you get luck of the draw. You cannot. You cannot recreate it. You cannot. You cannot specifically breed a paradox. You cannot get one out on purpose. It's just a. That's just the luck of the draw. What do we talking? There we go. Talking in general. Chimera is the fusion of two embryos. Paradox is a random anomaly. Rightio. Champion Darren, thanks man. So.
True.
So there you go.
But that's debatable too. The chimera or whatever.
Speaking about debates, one debate I'd love to have one night, and that's the hypo bred lie. What is it?
Oh,
Is it polygenic?
Yeah.
Is it incomplete dominant? Is it dominant? Like, to tell you the truth, I haven't got a clue. And everyone I speak to has got a different opinion.
Yeah.
So that's one I would really like to have a thing.
Yeah.
Was have you picked what your first reptile you're going to get back into the hobby?
Yeah.
No, I haven't. That next week, hopefully, hopefully this weekend we'll be setting up some enclosures, and if I'm lucky, I'll be going and picking up a few critters.
Yeah.
So we'll see how we go.
Yeah.
There's might be a couple too. So I'm not going silly, but there might be 2 of this and 2 of that, just for some really nice display things.
Yeah.
How does that even feel? How does everyone feel this year about breeding with all the shit that's going on? Now that was from Patria. We spoke about this one a couple of weeks ago, Tree, and I think a lot of people are actually breeding for future projects, and just the odd animal for sale. I don't think too many people are going to be mass producing animals this year.
I think you're mad if you are.
Well, there could be a food shortage too. So
yeah.
We have we have produced Paradox Children's a few years in a row, but can only get to happen with hats. That's from Darren from Top End Pythons.
What?
Darren from Top End Pythons. They've been able to produce Paradox a couple of years running, but from the same pair of hats, by the looks of it. So I don't.
Yeah.
Who else used to do it? Damien Hyde.
Hyde had that,
He had something very similar.
yeah, and we've got the pair here, and we haven't struck any.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Because, yeah, I remember that. He'd put the same
We
pair
haven't had
together,
very good flushes.
and bam, 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 he'd get them out. But then,
Yeah, that's where this one came from.
yeah, right. Now, he had, I want to say he called them reverse paradoxes.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to them? What was the story with them? Were they
It,
massive white scales, or what was the...
no, they'd get blotchy, the gold colours and all that come through, just like there's a little bit of it there, and a little bit here, a little bit there,
Right.
and some like one that Tim Mansfield had, it was covered with it, it's absolutely crazy. So. Yeah.
I remember that. Well, it's one of the very first ones I've seen kicking around, that one of Tim's.
Yeah, they were calling them calicos and stuff like that. And it's funny, Jay Brewer said this is something totally different. It's not a paradox. It's in every one of them, but try reproducing it.
There we go. We got, again, Darren Whitaker. Nick Mutton did extensive work with the hypo bread light and believes they are simply apologetic.
Yeah.
Well, Nick's the one doing all the work with those stonewash bread light, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Nick's been working on them for ages.
Yeah.
So yeah, he'd be one of the guys.
I believe that they are.
Who else? The guy you just talked to me, Damien Hyde. He had some kick-ass.
Cracking guys, yeah.
And I want to say they come from Baden.
I think that would be right.
Baden had some absolutely amazing ones back in the day.
Mm.
So that no need to. Yeah, cheers for killing that combo, Darren. No need to do that one now, man.
No.
But cheers, that's because that's something I've always wanted to know. What the hypo bread light is. So champion for that.
Yeah.
What do we got here? Me too. Nothing but awesome. Spell steward on the top. Did I correct? People are just having a chat away.
Yeah.
Baden has had everything from Trina. Yeah, he's a good guy. What's he working on these days? Has he still got his greens? I think last I seen he was still working with greens. But yeah.
He was working on a lot of weird stuff.
No, you're good, Darren. Thanks for answering the question, mate. Honestly, it's annoyed me for ages.
Yeah, we've talked about that a lot, eh?
Yeah, there we have. There we go. Again, from Trainer, I think that is GTP. Peter Birch buzzkill with Aaron. It's very laid back shape tonight. Laid back and relaxed.
Everyone's just.
I'm exhausted. I've had a massive week.
Feels like every day is the same.
Absolutely. Absolutely massive. He produces rodents as well. So I'm not going to tell people to hit him up for rodents. He'll slap me next time he sees me. Hey, Dylan's joined in the conversation. So, paradox, and there you go. How many scales? Now, just say you had a straight albino. How many black scales would it have to have before you class it as a paradox? One or more?
A heap. I wouldn't say one.
You reckon it's got to have a good little bunch
I don't know,
of little bunch of scales?
It was nice and black.
So just a tight
Yeah.
bunch of scales, 4 to 5 scales,
Yeah, definitely.
and it's definitely a paradox.
Definitely. Like the olive there had bugger all.
Can you see this spot? So just say everything else was gone, it just had those tiny little spots there. I think that's 3 scales.
Yeah, I'd be thinking they got something then.
Yep.
Yeah.
same, I reckon.
Yeah.
Same, yeah. Three to four scars tightly bunched up like that.
It's just not meant to be there, you know. It's the albino.
Now, with some of the, I've seen Antaresia kicking around with white blotching on the side.
Yeah.
Would you say that's a part of a piebald, or would you say that's like a paradoxing? And wild ones too. I'm not talking burn marks. I'm talking things found out in the wild. Good bunch of white.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are your thoughts? As in paradoxing or part of
I've
the start?
never
Sorry,
seen one in the flesh, so it's hard to say.
Yeah, I've only ever seen the photos.
It looks like something's there,
Mm.
you know. But it's usually in the bottom half of the snake. Sort of
Yes.
thing.
Yes, that's what I've
And
noticed.
that's you know, possibly pied marker stuff. You know, I don't know. I haven't had the pleasure.
It is a good pickup. That I've noticed most of them have been down the bottom end of the snake.
Yeah.
What do we got here? How crazy is that? There was missed it.
And if the pattern's muted around the white bit, I would say yeah. But if it's normal pattern, probably damage or something.
Is there pics kicking around? We're looking for pics of the Antaresia.
There should be some on the net somewhere.
Oh, no. We got Cuppers talking to him about something that it's not his animal. He reckons he's not allowed to share photos. So I missed the first part of the conversation.
It's not true then.
Snake Ranch had a viable pied Stimson line, but it disappeared, if you believe the rumours. Yeah, whatever. Anyone know what happened to that pied line of Stimmies?
Yeah, good question.
You don't know?
No.
No? That is that is a good question. Well, Paul Marty's back in jail as far as I know.
Yeah.
And he's in there for another couple of years now. I'm not sure if he managed to get those animals out and hide them somewhere before a whole heap of shit went down, or whether they all got seized, or someone had some cracking pied looking children's at Penrith Reptile Show. Yes, that was Crawford, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Steve Crawford?
They were
Or someone else?
marbles, weren't
No, there were two pods down there. Or were they marbles? I thought they were two pods.
they? Well, I'm not sure.
Anyway. Oh, yeah.
Like
Oh, you go. It's going back a while. I want to say Steve Crawford, but don't quote me on it.
Might as well be Steve Crawford. He's got most things.
He's got some amazing critters, that guy.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He'd be a good one to get on one thing. Steve Crothers.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, we got it. Nearly got it right. Nearly got it right. We got the Steve part right. Hamish is watching, Hamish?
Wow.
Here's Jeremy. Yep. Steve Crothers. Yep. Deaf pied looking. He's got about 6 or 7 in a clutch. And they are still paradox. Are they still paradox if the scars are? There's a question. Oh, there we go. I'm not allowed to share that, Cups. And there's a question mark. Are they still paradox if the scales are brown? I have a pure Darwin with a patch of 8 dark brown scales. Do you want to... Paradox is usually black scales, aren't they? Do you want to get that one out of yours?
Paradox. They're not always black.
They're not always black?
No, we've had some with just orange on them.
Right.
You know, but do you want to get it out?
Yeah, I don't know if Lee's seen it before as all. So that was from Lee. You're right with that, Darwin?
Yeah.
We'll try and show you this one again, Lee, and see if that helps you any. Awesome clutch. Yeah. There we go, Snake Range pods were at Penrith.
Wow.
So there you go. Well, we're not sure whether they're snake wrenches or Steve's, or got a couple of theories there. Check your phone. Yeah, I see it, Cups. And that's weird. That's not down the. That's up on the shoulder too. Yeah, there's that. So again, it's the black.
Yeah.
So I think that was Lee that asked that question. Not sure if that helps you out, or Lee or not, but.
Yeah. That's it.
Oh, it was worth getting in and having another look at. It's,
Yeah.
You don't see many
snake.
paradoxes getting around in the non-adult form.
No, you don't.
So,
we get them in the xanthids, a bit orange.
oh right, that'd
Yeah.
be beautiful on the ghost.
Yeah, we got one at the moment, but bloody thing doesn't eat much.
Typical.
Yeah.
Always the one you want.
We'll get there with it, eh?
So what else we got here? What else we got? Love on the show, guys. Cheers, Chris.
Yeah.
We got a few different Chris's watching tonight too, people. So I'm not just talking to the one Chris. I'm not showing favouritism, although I am a big believer in it, especially when it comes to my children. Anyway, that's 8:17. I reckon that's enough about paradoxes.